and he has a kind of a sad look on his face, and he's like, "Glad you're all right." And he looks tired, really, really tired.
She says, "Father, are you all right? I didn't mean to summon you if you are not well."
No, it's all right. I just haven't had a lot of sleep because of everything going on. The wounded. I managed to get to some of the wounded from what happened with Radaki.
I'll make Radaki happy too.
I'm just very, very thankful no one was killed. Well, at
right.
least any he could help.
Right, and I've tried to explain that, but no one really wants to hear it.
I wish I would have been there. I wish I would have stayed. I had to make the choice. I either had to go and help everyone in those buildings, or I had to stay and try to protect some of the people that could have been in his way. And I'm sorry for that.
You did the best you could. No one here blames you for anything, and I highly doubt Radaki does. Although, given how they have him confined, I don't think he would really be able to speak. And she explains where he is, how they have him completely chained down, all that stuff. And then she explains it as broad strokes as won't, take 5 hours. The whole thing with the hammer and the hand moving on its own and the voices starting in her head.
Do you tell him about Yavik's extra limbs? Okay.
Well, because she'd asked him about it before, remember? It basically says our ranger's gotten in a strange way with Lolith.
Okay. But this is the first time you've actually confirmed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All Father Lago would have heard before is the whole stabby incident with the black eye.
Oh, yeah. And when you tell him about the arms, he goes, I believe your friend might have been corrupted by some very dark magic, and your arm going for your hammer, I wouldn't think is a bad thing. Where is he now?
I think he went towards the library, maybe? I haven't been as focused as I usually am, but the weird thing was, I didn't send any order to my arm to move, and yet there it was.
Well, a lot of times, especially with arm magic, being from a warrior god oftentimes tells us that when smiting needs to be smelted, we need to take action. I don't believe it was anything unnecessary, but I am saying it was probably Tom, or at least part of his essence, telling you that action needed.
And Istia just kind of looks, she's also very, very awake. That little zoned out look just went bye-bye.
Yeah. and he pretty much insists, where is he now?
Upstairs,
I promise. And
she explains that they're all under house arrest.
Yeah, and he tries to say something. He's like, I can't promise you because that would be a lie, and I don't like lying to you. Mm-hmm. But if he is tainted beyond the point of redemption, or if he is tainted beyond the point that he can be saved, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to do what we need to protect everyone.
You're saying I might have to kill him? Like, you almost see, like, a spark from a brain circuit frying.
I'm saying you're going to have to protect the rest of your friends from whatever he is now.
I mean, he's by and large acted the same. I mean, maybe a little crankier. Nothing to really tell with Javik.
I don't want to say this is what I foresaw, but I will say that his companion, his spider, worried me greatly the first time I saw it.
Oh, Gwen? She's pretty much just she pretty much acts like any little baby girl would. I mean, aside from showing poison.
But she is of Lolth. She is of her influence.
Mm.
How much control does she really have on him? That's what we need to find out. Take me to him.
Anicia would start asking around the guards if anyone happens to know precisely where Javik is. Because
they point you towards the atrium because it's kind of hard to miss a giant frickin' spider. which they're all creeped out by the way.
Aww.
Like hardcore. They're all creeped out by her.
Oh, but she's so adorable.
But yeah, Yavik, you've been up in the atrium, working with Gwen. She's actually got a couple of things down. Like she's still kind of very much learning. Her web shots getting better. Like she's got a little better aim.
Well, right now Gwen is just on her butt, just staring at the skies, giving me the face, and I'm just with face palming like, oh my god, you're gonna be all day. I was like, all right, enough practice for now. We need to move on to more important things.
She's only got so much endurance, you know. So does the atrium only have one way in and out?
What's up?
Does the atrium only have one way in and out?
There's a main staircase that goes from the third story, kind of spirals around to the fourth floor. But there's also like a trapdoor kind of style ladder that's used for maintenance.
Okay, so if Javik tries to leave, he's gonna bump into Battle Hagren. That should be fun.
Yeah, if he's going out the main entrance, yeah. You guys actually head up that staircase, heading up to where the atrium is, and yeah, you see Gwen and Yavik in kind of near the center where the main part of the park is.
And they say it's letting Father Logren take the lead here.
Yeah. And Father Logren's kind of walking up very cautiously. You actually aren't used to seeing Logren with a weapon, but he actually has a maul on his side.
And I see that instantly as I saw you guys walking towards me. It was like freaking, and I look at him, Logren.
It's not in his hand. It's not in his hand.
All right.
It's on his side.
I still notice it, and I look at him. It's like you're.
Passing during the fight.
I look at him. I'm like, are you prepared to do something with that weapon, there, big guy? Kind of give him a smirk.
Kind of looks at you. You know his long, dragonborn, features.
He's like
kind of looking at you. He's close to 6 foot. Like, he's not as tall as Zaxxon is. Like, Zaxxon is incredibly large for a Dragonborn. But he's still pretty tall, and, kind of heads towards you, and kind of doesn't say anything, just kind of looks you over.
And then he explains to Javik very quickly before he starts to freak out or get mad at her. That she explains to him the whole hammer thing when she was concerned about losing control of herself, and she had asked Father Logren for his advice, and here they are.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Javik, this started out about me, not about you. I promise.
I'm still clutching a blade all the same, there, sweetheart.
It's not. He's not his hands. It's on his side. Like he's not. He's kind of has his arms kind of loose at his sides, and the maul's just kind of hanging there, like on.
His weapons are.
Yeah. It's kind of like sheathed, but you don't put it in a sheath, but it's sheathed.
Don't have a sheath.
I know what you're saying. I just kind of look at Gwen and I tell her, it's like, stand on the ready, and I just slowly walk to the guy and I just look at him in the face like, what's your business?
Kind of looks you over. Kind of. Fun. I wish I would have had this prepped. Oh well. He's gonna read. Father Logren's just gonna very, very quietly put his hand forward and cast the spell magic.
Obviously, I jerk for a second when he does this, but I'm kind of going with it.
Now, question, Gilded, does that negate enchantments temporarily, or does that that doesn't destroy magical artifacts, right?
Dispel magic.
That just dispels active magic, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's only active magic, like buffs or disguises or things.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect.
Okay.
Anything that's 3rd level or below ends.
We'll check what disguise is. Guy's self is lower, isn't it?
I couldn't tell you.
Shadow's health?
Oh, it is first level.
Okay.
Okay. He puts his hand forward, and you just kind of see sparks of energy kind of come out of his hand, and they fall on the cloak, and then nothing happens. And he kind of takes his hand away, and he's like, "So he's not under some sort of disguise."
I kind of look at him like, nice magic trick.
And
He just gives him the look of, don't.
He kind of gets a little perturbed, and he's like, "That cloak, where did you get it?"
From the corpse of my old man.
I heard rumors from what Anicia and her friends were saying about your father working with very unsettling individuals.
And this is at the point where I'm kind of slowly walking around him like, yeah, well, he wasn't the most unfavored of people, but he was a proud warrior. And like any proud warrior, he did what he can do just to get the job done, so I can't really blame him for that.
And Anicia just kind of gives Javik a look with a raised eyebrow.
Douchebag or not, he was still my dad.
You're the one who killed him!
I know,
Confusion.
and that was on general principle. Moving on.
Yes, anyway.
And he kind of looks at you and kind of goes, "I don't want to believe that you've been corrupted, but I can't not make sure." And he kind of another flicker of light in his hand, and he kind of reaches up at you and casts Lesser Restoration on you.
Yes.
And you kind of feel that kind of pulse of energy go through your body again, and you feel kind of your limbs kind of seize for a second and then stop, like they're fine. And he's like, "Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear."
Yes? She's like kind of panicked looking between.
And I'm looking at him, was like, you know what, before you continue any further, have you ever asked the question, like, whether or not I might enjoy this? Whether or not I'm becoming more and more quite comfortable with this new little feature of mine?
He narrows his eyes at you when you say this, and he goes, "Do you know what she represents?"
I know exactly what she represents, but I gotta hand it to her. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I never felt more alive in a long time.
Anicia's kind of just giving the look like she can't tell if Javik really means that, or if he's just trolling Father Lagrin, because the latter is entirely keeping with that character.
Roll an insight, Anicia.
Uh-huh.
Roll an insight on and Yavik. Go ahead and roll a charisma.
Got it.
Charisma. Sorry, it's your bad. It's a skill. It's not just charisma. It's your skill. It's.
Wait, I know what you're talking about. Sorry.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Or deception. I think it's deception. Deception. Yeah. Or are you totally cool with this? If you're totally cool with this, just be like.
I'm cool with it.
Okay, so he's being serious.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment, he might be trolling.
I'm not trolling. I'm being 100% serious.
Okay.
My character can't read your character's mind.
So yeah, roll a presence.
Like, I'm looking at him like, I feel good, and I'm actually kind of enjoying this.
Why would you forsake everything that is good to serve her?
I've also pointed out that I doubt his fiancée will feel very happy about it.
Come to the dark side. We have cookies. We have cookies.
Is Myla still there?
It would bring the world down upon her if it would sate her appetite. She would have the rest of the gods destroyed if she could be the queen of the ashes.
I don't like the way
Going
that
to
sounds.
use you as a tool to destroy everything that anyone cares about. You do realize this?
Realize it? Hell, that's part of my contract.
Javik! Initia's just like giving him like dagger looks.